Tony Khan prepared a big card for WrestleDream. The main event also included a spot that nobody saw coming. AEW WrestleDream 2025 went down on Saturday, October 18, 2025, at the Chaifetz Arena in St. Louis, Missouri. The main event of the night wasn't for a title, but it certainly had huge stakes attached. AEW fans were treated to quite a show in St. Louis. After Hangman Page retained the AEW World title and Samoa Joe turned heel on him, it was time for the main event. The night closed out with Jon Moxley and Darby Allin tearing each other apart in an IQuit match. Of course, this was a match neither of them wanted to lose. The fact that it went down in the main event led many fans to assume it would be a gruesome battle. Jon Moxley made Darby Allin bleed very early on. Then Marina Shaffer gave him some skewers, and he proceeded to shove them under Darby's fingernails. Then he stomped on Darby's hand while it was on a chair. Still, he didn't say, "I quit." The match continued, and then it was Darby Allin's turn to apply punishment for a while. Then Mox beat Darby with a belt for a while. Eventually, Darby got into his bag of toys, and then the death triangle came down. He fought them off, but then Mox got a taser. Before Mox could get Darby with the taser, Marina Shaffer nailed low blow. So Mox beat him down a couple of times, got a chair, and nailed a paradigm shift through the furniture. Jon Moxley choked Darby Allin out, but he didn't give up. Then Claudio picked Darby up and heaved him over the top rope through the announce table at ringside. Darby was a literal ragdoll at that point, as they dragged him around the ring, and then Moxley put him through 2 tables at ringside. Darby didn't get up, but he also didn't give up. The referee checked on him, and Jon Moxley was furious about the fact that the match was still going on. He wanted to go home, like so many in the building who had already been there for 7 hours already. The rest of the Death Triangle started filling up a fish tank in the middle of the ring. Then Moxley held Darby Allin's head under the water over and over again. This was hard to watch, and fans were not happy about how things were going in the end of this match. Suddenly, the lights went out, and Sting appeared in the ring. He was rocking a big white beard and white face paint. He choked Jon Moxley out with the baseball bat, and then he fought off the Death Triangle. Sting carried off Marina Shaffer, and that left Darby and Moxley alone in the ring. Allin hit Mox with the bat, and then he nailed a neck breaker before hitting a coffin drop, and then he got the Scorpion Deathlock until Moxley gave up. This was a surprising way to end AEW WrestleDream. At this point, we have to wonder what AEW will pull out next time around.